Race number 4 at Kalgoorlie is the Pryce Mining Services Handicap, a 1200 metre 57 plus, exactly the same as the previous that was taken out by Nemiroff. A little bit of a disappointing run put in by Pastry, but she'll improve. Number 1, Fair Joy, trained by Jono Johnson. Kira Yule takes the ride, Crashane.
Oh, looks on the fresh side here, Fair Joy. Can possess gate speed. She's had a let up, can go forward and be handy to the speed, and has 1-2 here at the track. May have to ride the speed outside the leader though here, Fair Joy.
Number 2, Can He Rule Her in those Luke Fernie colours? Mitch Pateman takes the ride, looking for a race-to-race double. Last start, no match for Wackenwall.
Yeah, consistent galloper, winner 2 starts ago here behind Cloak and Dagger. He should get a good run just behind the speed. Can He Rule Her?
Number 3, Added Attention, Craig Wright prepares. Last start beaten 2.3 lengths by Excaro at its first start here in Kalgoorlie for a fair while.
Yeah, that's the one with the clerk of the course just going out now out of detention. Looks well in the coat. Has had 7 attempts at the track and has won 2 and placed 1, so does like the track. Just a little bit out of form, but the run the other day behind Excaro was better.
Number 4 is Dave Smith's Time Thief mare Glimmer Girl. She's dropping back from a 70 plus to a 57 plus, freshened up 42 days between runs.
Yeah, she went out early, looked well, but she's had some soundness issues this preparation, Glimmer Girl, one that I followed earlier on. And the stop and start tactics of training, with the Glimmer Girl, again, she's been freshened up, she's drawn well, and she can possess gate speed to be ridden forward.
Number 5, the DeLorean, is a 7-year-old, also by Time Thief. Pat Birmingham and Geordie Turner combined here, probably looking for further than 1200.
Yeah, definitely right. Probably your miler and upwards. The DeLorean resuming and looked a little bit big in condition for mine.
Number 6, Rock My Lady, makes his way now to Kalgoorlie. He has been absolutely everywhere in this country. He came from Queensland, he went to Geraldton, he's now here in the Goldfields. He is a 8-year-old and he's joining Peter Fernie's stable. Jay McNaught takes the ride.
Yeah, he's got good fresh form here, Scott. Rock My Lady. Just the question mark, is he forward enough today? He'll sit back. Can definitely entertain. The pre-training of Peter Fernie's horses, when they do come up and they get pre-trained down in Perth, you can bet your bottom dollar they're usually pretty forward, Rock My Lady.
Number 7, Double the Pro's been bursting to win a race all preparation, but he hasn't won for 605 days. He draws a gate today. Willie Pike has already ridden a double and ran second in the previous. With Peter Fernie, Double the Pro.
Oh, he's short. He's just kept tumbling in, Double the Pro. Some have the punter's pal. This is a punter's teaser, Double the Pro. But look, he's racing well enough. Admittedly, should have won one by now, Double the Pro. He's tumbling in, stifling in the market, Double the Pro, and he's going to start the outright favourite by the looks.
Number 8, One Hot Fox, trained by Neil Della. Kate Whitten takes the rider back marker.
Yeah, went to the line fairly last start. Looked well, as most of Neil Della's do, but place makes the best appeal.
Number 9, Ship Creek, is an informed 2-rack Toff mare trained by Neville Parnham. Steve Parnham takes the rider, 64 plus, back to a 57 plus, beaten a nose by Excaro in a race that already produced a winner in the previous with Nemiroff.
Correct, yes, and like all of the Neville Parnham trained horses, presented very well in the yard. Ship Creek can possess a lot of gate speed to be prominent, so that's one good attribute at this track. And the 2 runs here have been very good, including a win and a second, so has to be in your novelties there, Ship Creek.
And number 10, Driftwood Girl, having her 5th start here in Kalgoorlie for Helen Harding and Randy Tan.
Yeah, much improved effort to be making ground behind Tornaquay last time out. Speed was on, she sat back. There's a bit of speed in this race. She drops in weights, drawn better. I think it's an open race, this. I think the extra 100 metres will suit.
And that's a look at the horses, all 10 of them as they mill around behind the gates. Crashane Warren's top 4 selections for the Pryce Mining Services Handicap.
Yeah, I'm going hunting for a little bit of value in race number 4, the Pryce Mining. Number 10, Driftwood Girl each way. She's very heavily reliant on speed. She needs speed and tempo in the race to bring her into play. So we're just hoping for a bit of pace in this up front to bring her right into calculations. Number 10, Driftwood Girl, on an each way basis from 9, Ship Creek, presented really well in the mounting yard. And the 2 runs here have been really solid, so expect a forward showing by Ship Creek once again. 7 Double the Pro, you can take those skinny odds. They just keeps tumbling in, and more support for the favourite in Double the Pro with the good combination, Peter Fernie, William Pike. You'll know one thing, he'll be running on again. And number 1, Fair Joy, might have to ride the speed outside the leader, but it's earlier in the season has brought up 2 wins. So 10, 9, 7 and 1, Scott, race number 4.
10, 9, 7 and 1 for Crushane. He's playing around the favourite, which is Double the Pro, but looks pretty hard to beat if he does get open air. Dave Sheehan did mention that one of these runners will be vetted behind the gates, so hopefully he can repeat that for our on-course patrons as they mill around behind the gates for race number 4.
Now runners are behind the line. We'll get some confirmation here regarding Glimmer Girl, which could be a late scratching here because they've taken the saddle off. We'll hear officially shortly here whether Glimmer Girl is a late scratching, but it appears that way with the saddle being taken off. We just need to get some confirmation through from the stewards with stand by. Yeah, it's out. Glimmer Girl, okay, yep. So bookmakers rule a line, the outside betting after the race, but Glimmer Girl is a late scratching. Number 4 is out. Number 4, Glimmer Girl, late scratching, failing a vet over there at the start. So there's runners are coming up. Glimmer Girl, a late scratching. Canny Ruler about to link on in. Rock My Lady, a newcomer to the region over there. Gate number 10, up near the gates. Double the Pro, drawn the inside. William Pike, he's already ridden a double this afternoon. Fair Joy being led around, resuming from a short break today. The DeLorean out of detention, so there's last few to move up, but late scratching there of number 4, Glimmer Girl, taken out on vet's advice at the barrier. The Fair Joy comes up, out of detention comes along. The DeLorean has the barrier blanket on. Rock My Lady about to link on in, drawn the outside in gate number 10, Rock My Lady. And the DeLorean, the last one to come up to the gates. Jordan Turner, drawn gate number 9, the DeLorean, and they'll be set to go at the 1200. Glimmer Girl, the late scratching. So the DeLorean about to come up, 1200 metres the journey. Attendants get behind the DeLorean. About to link along the DeLorean. Red lights are on. Glimmer Girl, the late scratching, they're set. Stand by. Double the Pro, drawn the inside for Pike. Can he show more pace today? Is set. Red lights flashing away over there. Here on Campbell and Boulder Cup Day, they're off. Double the Pro won the start off the inside. Bounced to the early lead. Ship Creek came out fast, and Fair Joy shooting around the outside. Canny Ruler's going to lob nice and prominent, then came out of detention. They were followed by the DeLorean going up wide from Driftwood Girl on the fence. One Hot Fox is second last, and Rock My Lady is at the tail. Ship Creek in front. Heads to the 800 by a length. Fair Joy, Double the Pro, third on the inside. Then a length away on the outside then is Canny Ruler and the DeLorean moving forward 3 wide. Driftwood Girl is back on the inside from out of detention. They haven't gone over hard. A further 1.5 then to Rock My Lady, who's over on the inside of One Hot Fox, coming towards the corner, and it's Ship Creek in front. He's had a good lead. Shows out 3/4. Fair Joy the outside, then the DeLorean. Double the Pro looking for a run on the inside here, and Canny Ruler about to come to the outside from out of detention. They balance up now, and Ship Creek with a kick, but this allows Double the Pro off the inside out after the leader. Canny Ruler's over on the outside. Double the Pro, Canny Ruler go to Ship Creek. Canny Ruler, Double the Pro in front from Canny Ruler. Pike pulled the whip, and Double the Pro won it from Canny Ruler. Ship Creek third. Driftwood Girl came through and got fourth in front there of out of detention. Then Fair Joy, Rock My Lady, the DeLorean, One Hot Fox last. Favourite wins. Double the Pro, number 7 for William Pike. Had the run of the race behind the lead. Ship Creek had a good lead, gave a kick, but once it did, It allowed Double the Pro out, and it's a treble for Pike. He got serious in the last 100 metres there on it, and it proved a little bit too good for Kenny Ruler, ridden by Mitchell Pateman. Third is the leader, Ship Creek, Steve Farnham, and fourth in number 10, Driftwood Girl, Randy Tan, who was getting going late. 111.35 is the time. 111.35 is the time. Treble there to William Pike, treble to Peter Fernie. Second, Kenny Ruler, trained by Luke Fernie, Mitchell Pateman. It's a long neck by 1 3/4. A long neck by 1 3/4 are the margins after race number 4 in the program. Double the Pro jumped out of the gates fast today. He's been spotting them start, but today out quickly. Second win from 22 starts. 5-year-old Chestnut Gelding is by Pro Art out of Twice the Magic. He's owned by the Rapid Equine, managed by ND Irvine, trained by Peter Fernie. 3 winners for him, 3 winners for William Pike. Second is number 2, Kenny Ruler. He's a bay gelding. He's a 4-year-old by Universal Ruler out of Kenny Princess. He's owned by Mrs. D.L. Pierce, trained by Luke Fernie and Kalgoorlie, ridden by Mitchell Pateman. And third here goes to number 9, Ship Creek, 4-year-old mare. She's by Toorak Toff. It's owned by the Cockatoo Ridge Syndicate, managed by Colin Loxton, trained by Neville Parnham, written by Stephen Parnham. And fourth, number 10, Driftwood Girl, Randy Tan. Long neck, 1 3/4, 111.35 the time on the numbers 7, 2, 9 and 10, as William Pike brings up a treble in the first 4 races.
Start. Thanks, Dave. Double the Pro, finally breaking through 4 connections. Rapid Equine, Neil Irvine and co. For Peter Fernie, Kambana Lodge and William Pike, bringing up a treble this afternoon. Can He Ruler loomed up at the furlong, but under the urgings of William Pike, he's been able to respond on Double the Pro to lift it home, and has recorded its first win up here in the Goldfields, Double the Pro. And we'll catch up with winning rider William Pike. Oh, there he is. Very good. I'll just... Come on, Dave. Thanks, Dave. I've got WA champion jockey with me, William Pike. Well done once again, William, and a treble now recorded, and we've still got another 5 races to go. But look, Double the Pro finally winning one today. Had that good run, was a lot more prominent. You had him a lot more closer in the run today.
Yeah, barriers I think are the key to a lot of these guys. He's been running very well without getting one on the board. Barrier 1, sat just behind the speed. Sort of just makes their life a little bit easier.
And he's been kept to the 1100, 1200 metre journeys. Do you think he'll get over a little bit more ground up here?
I'm not too sure. That was my first sit on him, but from all reports, he's been a progress horse. Used to do a lot wrong, and he's slowly getting better. So never say never, but at the same time, you don't want to tempt them. When they're doing things right, I wouldn't change an awful lot.
Well done, and he'd know best. William Pike, one of the best in the game, not just in WA, but Australia-wide. William Pike bringing up a treble with Double the Pro following the Pryce Mining Services Handicap. Thanks for that, Dave. We've just witnessed the running of the Pryce Mining Services Handicap, taken out by Double the Pro. Finally putting one on the board for Peter Fernie and William Pike, bringing up a treble. To introduce proceedings, we welcome in Vice Chairman of the KBRC Board, Mr Sam Brooke.
Thank you, Chrishane. On behalf of the KBRC Board, I'd like to welcome everyone to our Cambowder and Boulder Cup Day. It's a second running of the Cambowder and Boulder Cup Day conjoined, and it's turned out to be a successful day once again. I'd like to thank the sponsors of this race, Pryce Brothers Pryce Mining Services. The Pryces have been sponsoring this race for a number of years now. It's great to see a local Cambowder business sponsoring on Cambowder Cup Day. Thank you to Nick, Lewis and Matt for the continued sponsorship. I'd also like to congratulate the connections of Double the Pro, Neil Irvine and Peter Fernie. Great win once again. I'd like to invite forward Nick Fardell, Business Development Manager of Pryce Mining Services, to say a few words. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. I'd first of all like to thank John and Sam and the committee of the KBRC and all the people that turn out today. We put a lot of things on in Kalgoorlie, and it's great to see everyone turn up on such a magnificent day, and to see such a horse. I think Peter's gone to strap another 4 in the next, and to have Willie Pike up here riding, certainly a credit. But the owners of Double the Pro, Rapid Equine, congratulations to them, and congratulations for putting the horse with Peter. But once again, thanks to the KBRC, and everyone have a great round.